Mumkey Jones is a YouTuber that is approaching 250,000 subscribers, which is more than the population of Des Moines, Iowa. Over the years, his channel has focused on many things, including but not limited to anime reviews and videos on the YouTuber Elliot Rodger. He's also made a few short films over the years, 3 of which I'm going to talk about today. Well, one of them's technically an episodic series, but anyway, today we're going to talk about The God and Jesus Show, Mumkey Jones Stops a School Shooting, and Dwayne and Vincent Seek Vengeance, and the cinematic universe that Mumkey Jones has created with these 3 projects. Of course, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen them, or you don't want to be spoiled, then just pause the video and go watch all of them. You can just look them up on YouTube. As for the rest of us, I'm going to be explaining how these 2 short films and 1 episodic series are all connected through the character of Vincent. And yeah, I know what you're asking yourself right now. But how could these 3 masterpieces be in the same timeline if Vincent dies in 2 of them? Well, allow for me to explain the timeline, and I promise you it will make sense.
Boy, I can't wait to see what lessons Dad has planned for us today!
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The timeline starts with the film Mumkey Jones Stops a School Shooting, where we learn that Vincent pretty much got expelled from every other school in the country except for this one.
Because it's the only school left in the country that would accept you, Vincent.
After joining the new school, Vincent befriends a fellow student by the name of Fabulous Feline, and together, they both try to shoot up the school just 3 days later. Of course, both Fabulous Feline and Vincent die in this event, and Vincent is sent to hell. Which brings us to the next part of this timeline, The God and Jesus Show. Specifically this clip from episode 2.
Listen, I know you have many questions, and I will answer them in time. But I must tell you, you are my son. You are the Antichrist.
That's right, everyone. After spending some time in hell, Vincent was named the Antichrist by Satan himself. And he was sent to go after God and Jesus, as seen in episode 3.
And with that, our heroes began their epic journey to Fred's church. Little did they know they were being followed by a dangerous threat.
I'm coming for you, God and Jesus. Just you wait.
Now, the God and Jesus Show was unfinished, so we'd have to make a few assumptions for this theory to work. So we'd have to assume that 1, God and Jesus somehow fix everything and it's all back to the normal timeline, and 2, Vincent stays on Earth after all this happens. So after the events of the God and Jesus Show, Vincent moves in with his grandmother and then after some time befriends a guy known as Richie McDonald, and then gets brought to a church.
House of God? More like House of Stupid.
Just a few minutes into the service, Vincent is not only kicked out but also brought back by Pastor Goodhue to meet a familiar figure, God. He then proceeds to kill God because that is what he was most likely assigned to do back in the God and Jesus Show.
Vincent, I'd like to present an old friend of mine, God.
God? You're not real. I don't believe in you.
Well, I am real, my son.
Not for long.
Oh my God! You killed God!
Vincent becomes an outcast, and a few weeks after this event, he meets Dwayne, who eventually becomes his companion in his act of vengeance.
What's wrong with you?
That's none of your business.
Okay, sorry. You guys seem sad. I'm sad too.
You know, both can stop being so lonely. Just became friends.
You and me, friends? You know, that sounds like a good idea. My name's Vincent, by the way.
My name's Dwayne.
And we all know how the story goes. Vincent and Dwayne kill a few people, and then this scene happens, which definitely deserves to be on the list for top 10 anime endings.
What the hell is going on? I got caught trying to escape. There's cops everywhere. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'll tell you what we do, Dwayne. Listen up, coppers. You're wasting your time by coming here. You know why? Because I'm the author of my own destiny. I play by my own rules. And if you think you're gonna take me down, then you're out of your minds. Dwayne, I love you. What the?
And that's the timeline. Overall, the Mumkey Jones cinematic universe proves that Mumkey Jones himself is one of the finest creative geniuses of all time. But hey, that's just a shouldn't do that. Really shouldn't do that. Anyway, yeah, that's the theory, and Mumkey Jones, if you're watching this video, please don't force me to take down my video, just like Jeff Kinney did to you on your Diary of a Wimpy Kid videos. Anyway, I'll see you next time, I guess.